Welcome back to Coyote Classics here in Green, Iowa. Today, we're going to be doing a walk around and test drive on a beautifully restored 1955 Chevy Bel Air. This is an absolutely beautiful 55 that was restored to just factory correct. Restored to its original colors. Do you remember the correct name of this color?
Shadow gray.
Shadow gray with the coral?
With the coral, yep.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's one of the first ones I've seen in this combination, and this is the correct color to the car. And they kept it correct underneath the hood as well. It's powered by a day code correct 265 cubic inch V8 engine.
And this one's the 4-barrel too. They called that a power pack, Dalton.
Yeah, beautiful. Gorgeous interior too. Correct shadow gray and coral interior as well.
Yeah, we decoded it and stuff, and it's all factory colors, and that's what I like. I mean, a lot of people wanted a car this color but didn't get one, and they repainted them that way. So the nice thing with this is this was a born factory coral and shadow gray car.
Yeah, and just a real nice, the restoration I'd say probably a little bit older, but just a rotisserie restoration underneath, you know, just nicely painted black and just kept very nice and clean. All the chrome and bright work on it's beautiful as well. Front bumpers new at time of restoration. It's got a great shine to it. All the headlight bezels, grille, all that looked very nice.
They spent a lot of money on this, Dalton, when they did it. This also has fender skirts as well. So
very small.
Definitely come with a fender skirts.
Very small little chip there from fitting the bumper.
I wasn't really sure how to leave this one. I mean, with the 265 power pack and those beautiful wide wides, I personally love this look, but I also love the look of like a new torque thrust wheels or something like that. So, you know, you buy this thing, you can do anything you want to it afterwards, but you just don't see too many like bone stock original ones this nice anymore.
No, you don't.
I think this right here is just a little bit of buffing compound E. Yeah, this is buffing compound there. And then just like you said, just a little bit of stain on that chrome right there. But the chrome and stainless is really beautiful shape. I think the car sat for a while. You know what I mean?
I think so too. We got it in, it just needed that kind of Midas touch.
Corners of the doors,
a couple of things up.
Door panels are beautiful. When they did it, they spent a ton of money. Look at the seat belts even. Look what they did. They went with like a silver seat belt, you know, that really matches that interior nicely. You got seat belts in the front.
Headliner's beautiful. Paint on the dash is excellent as well.
Yeah, it's a very, very nice car. They did put a AM, FM digital radio with an aux cord and stuff in there. I don't know if that's all hooked up or not. I couldn't get it to turn on a little bit ago. But even the door panels, if you just look at the quality of them, so many of these cups and stuff are all pulled away. When they did it, they did a beautiful job.
Beautiful roof. Do you have the keys for the trunk?
I'll get them.
Yeah, I love that shadow gray. Quarter's very nice and straight. Body lines up excellent. Again, chrome here in the rear is all replaced as well at time of restoration. It's got a great shine.
Looks like the back of the package tray is just weathered a little bit on both sides. Very simple fix, but yeah, the chrome, every piece of chrome on this thing was completely redone.
Let's go to the other squared off. Dual exhaust.
There we go.
You did a beautiful job in the trunk as well.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a nice car.
And there behind the spare tire, all nicely painted. There's the fender skirts Chad was talking about.
What do we got back there?
I think, so they run, like, there's little wires that run through there. I don't know if there's,
That's
those
really
are
weird.
speakers or what, but it's like those just cover the wires.
Yeah, they might be speakers in there. In the back
Not
seat
sure.
area. Yeah, that's probably what they are. It's kind of cool.
It is neat. But just shows the attention to detail when you look at the trunk.
I mean, you can take this to any car show and be super proud of it. Looks like it was sold brand new out of Tennessee. Probably tells you why it's so dang solid. And if you can look, I don't know if you can get a good view of the shadow gray metallic. It's gorgeous out in the sun. Really lightens it up.
Driver's side's nice and straight as well.
And I mentioned before, the chrome is stainless as far as the bumpers and all that in excellent shape. I think it'll look good with the skirts on it.
Yeah, I think so too. Some of this chrome here shines up really nice, but when you look really close, it, you know, could be.
It's just got a little tarnish to it, a little bit of brown in it, don't it? Back of the hood and the front fenders and the back of the door all line up beautifully as well. Comes right off, D.
Yeah, it's just a little smudge. Beautiful.
Doors open and close, excellent.
Door jamb paint's nice. All the door strikers, all that. It's all new.
Even here, so many times on these Tri-5s, these bottom pieces aren't restored as nice. You know, that's all covered, right? Or they're kind of falling off and not crisp and nice. This one is. I'm excited to drive it. I mean, when we first got it off the trailer, we took it for a drive, and like you said, it needed a Coyote Classics touch. But we spent about 3-4 days on this one. Really got a lot of stuff done on it. There's still a couple things to do, Dalton. The gas gauge was working excellent through our check-in process and everything, and it just quit. So I don't know if that's a fuel sending unit or what. So we are going to go ahead and fix that gas gauge. That's included in the price of the car. Radio is all new. I'm going to leave that up to the next owner to hook that up. Starts easy. Heater fan works perfect. It's got a wipers work, but it's got a wiper switch down here underneath the dash. Factory wiper switch does not work. Looks like factory temperature gauge works. It's just coming off the sea a little bit. Dash lights work back in here by the fan. Reverse all the way at the bottom kind of throws me off.
Yeah.
The chrome, headliner bows, and everything still in great shape.
Yeah, it's
Such a classy car.
it is. It's just very neat.
Idles beautifully. Probably not going to lay the black marks like the last car here did.
Yeah.
Wonder what car did that. That's pretty
That was the
impressive.
Buick GS.
Oh, I was gone that day.
Yeah.
That blue one?
Yeah.
Holy smokes. No wonder why the guy bought that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
the car's
amazing.
pretty wicked.
Speedometer does not work. Not sure if that's in the head or the cable. Brakes are in excellent shape, just like any car that we go through in our shop. We go through all 4 brakes, make sure everything's up to par and in good shape. And it really has a nice brake pedal too.
Turn signal indicator works in the dash.
Yeah.
Even.
So far, guys, we got the gas gauge, which we're going to fix, and we got the speedometer that's not working. Not quite sure what that is. There's always some things to fix on a classic car. Even if you get one from us, we try to say exactly what everything is, and we try to fix as much as we possibly can.
Man, we got a lot of traffic all of a
A lot
sudden.
of traffic. It's not getting any easier, is it?
No. Gives us a little time to appreciate how nice the dash paint is.
Even the little trim that goes in here, it's just, you can tell there's no overspray on any of those screw holes or nothing like that. So 265 power pack is what they called the 4-barrel.
Nice.
Back in the days, the guys that had these little 55s, man, they were ripping.
Had her in the low there.
Yeah, I did. We'll go back on the way back and I'll show you how it shifts, but a lot of power.
Yeah, it goes down the road really nice too with just bi-sply tires.
Awesome. I wouldn't change a thing how it goes down the road. No one behind us. We're going to go ahead and do just kind of a mediocre stop here. You don't want to slam on them too hard with the old drums.
Stop nice.
Not bad at all. I mean, we're not talking power brakes, we're not talking disc, and they stop great, and the pedal almost feels like power.
Yeah.
Just got enough give to it.
They are manual, but it's got a nice pedal. It's a great cruiser.
It really is. And as you look out across the hood, I mean, the paint's excellent. Looks like our visor
The
needs
wind,
to be tightened
the wind
a little.
just keeps catching it from. I got my window
okay.
down.
Yeah, I got you. But as far as going down the road, the steering's nice and straight. Steering wheel's maybe off just a little bit, but
Good car. Check this one out on our site, coyoteclassics.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next test drive.